Boom!
Hello. It's always the countdown is preparing you for
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. We're again on Friday,
happy,
and
happy
this is
Friday.
our 86th Town Hall. So, thank you everyone for joining us. We see a lot of people joining. That's great. We have a great announcement for today. Super happy and super excited about that.
It's a niche announcement, like we always mentioning when we are speaking about the apps and widgets. So
Yeah,
it's a niche,
but it's a
but
big
but
niche.
it's a big niche. Yeah.
Okay. So, before we start, first of all, Iran, how was your week? How's everything?
Good, pretty good. Not something so much interesting, but working hard. But it was good. It was good. How was yours?
Yeah, all good. Good stuff. I love this time of the year, kind of the holidays. It's in between Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year, and everything comes together for
Like I learned here, it's Hanukkah Christmas.
yeah, Hanukkah Christmas. It's really
Hanukkah
great,
Christmas.
great time
Yeah.
of the year. A lot is going on from, just having fun with family and friends. So yeah, I love this time of the year, but still working very hard, and it's also exciting. So today we have great announcement for you. We'll announce very soon. Before that, just to tell everyone that is new to the town hall what we are doing in the town hall, about half an hour that we are just collaborating with you, announcing anything new, answering any questions, and just getting better and stronger as a community. So I invite you all to let us know where you're from in the chat. And of course, ask any questions you have on the topic of today, on anything else in Evmux, and just in general in content creation. Feel free. This is our time together. Also, a great opportunity to ask you all and encourage you all to join our Facebook group. We have a great community there, great minds of content creators sharing ideas, inspiring each other. Just great place to be. So definitely, encouraging you all to be there. Cool. So we'll start quickly with the
You,
chat just to see.
you can move also to the scene with the QR, so everyone who just tuning in
I'm
will be
lazy.
able to scan. Yeah, I know.
We can. We definitely
Don't be
can.
Don't be
Let's see.
lazy. With Evmux, it's so simple. Just move to
It is simple. I just
the relevant thing. You don't know
look.
where this in, I guess, right?
That's exactly what I try to see. If I know where the scene is, I think it's this one. Let's see. It's with the chat, but I think the QR. I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
it's the QR in the middle. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So the QR in the middle, you can scan it with your phones, and it will lead you immediately to the Facebook group. And also in this scene, you can see the chat, the main chat on the screen. Also, of course, something with one click of a button, you can add the chat app to your pro scene in Evmux. Cool.
Just make sure
So
to write appropriate things. Otherwise, we will ban you because this chat is visible for everyone right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Let's behave. Okay,
be
cool.
polite. Yeah.
I'm back to our scene together because I would like to get some comments and see where are people from, and then we'll dive into, the topic of today. We have Darius here. Great day. Love the new features in Evmux. Yes, thank you, sir. And we have Minds here. Which new features? Okay, stay tuned. Just 2 minutes more. Okay, cool.
People are
Um,
anxious to know, actually.
I,
The funniest thing about it is we have a lot of people call it bells and whistles inside of Vivimax. And usually we are releasing them even before we are announcing in the town hall. So the one of you who play enough with Vivimax will should already sing it, but we're
yeah.
always
The thing is, we
want to
don't
make sure that you are not missing it. Yeah,
we don't wait for town hall to release something. Like we release
yeah,
and then the town hall is on Friday. Okay, we'll announce on Friday, but if you can enjoy it before, we don't really wait for the town hall to release anything. So
yeah.
there might be some people that were able to see that, but probably not the majority. So we have Maria from Houston, and we have Emanuela from Italy. All right,
Wow, Italy,
cool, cool, cool.
the
What else?
best
What else?
pizzas in the world.
Yeah, I'm looking for people telling us where they're from to begin with. So we have Back to the Retro from Texas, and we have videos by Johnny from Suffolk, Virginia.
I see here Houston,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
already
yeah.
showed it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I showed it. Okay, cool. So let's dive into it, Aran. Just a second. I want to do something.
you, you like this app so much. Oh my god.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah.
Talk to
So
me.
we have a large amount of users in the uh, ministries and churches area and all of those things. Um, and we got a lot of requests to have a Bible app. So now I need those fireworks. We have the new new app. Yeah, amazing new app for you to be able, for those of you who are doing Sunday service and things like that, you will be able to show scripture on screen without the need to prepare things too much ahead of time, because the majority of you who using Givimax for those things usually need to prepare those PNG, JPEG files before that, making a slideshow or something like that. But now you can simply add the Bible app as one of the layers in your ProSyn, and you will be able to navigate pretty easy through all the Bibles. If you
Yeah,
let me
let's show
share my
them. So
screen. Yeah,
we
yeah. Let
definitely
me
want
show
to
them.
show you how you can do that. So Iran, just take it from the beginning.
Yeah. One moment. Ah, you showed my screen. Okay, great. Pam. So as you can see here, I have the Bible app. Let me show you. You can find it under. If you are in a pro scene, you can find it under apps and widgets, of course. And we have the Holy Bible over here, so you can add it. Add to scene. I already added a Bible app, so I will go to the app setting over here, and now I will be able to control all the things in this app. So as you can see, you can select any book from the Bible. So you have Genesis, Exodus, and all of them. You can simply click on one of them, and then scroll down to the verse you want to speak about, and the one of you who knows already what they wanted to speak about, so you can just typing the book name with the verse or just the verse and you will find it. So Genesis 1.10, I don't know. Let's see if I have it. So simple is that you can show immediately the script that you want to show on screen. And moreover, you have some, as you know, with Evmux, we love to give you the ability to customize things in terms of the visuals, of course. So you have things like to be able, if you want the scripture, the verse to be animated every time you switch it, you can do a transparent background. So if you already have something with contrast, you can do it. You can change the background color, the text color, the thickness of the color, the fonts. We have a lot of fonts over here. The padding. It really depends on your your creativity and how you want to make it, but definitely is fully customizable and very, very simple. The next phase will be, can you hear me a lot, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Just wanna make sure that I'm on the same with you because I'm not seeing the screen. Um, So that's basically it. The next thing, by the way, you have here the fast button. So if you're, for example, using right now the tab of something else, we just click of a button on the fast access buttons. We call it for apps. If you add an app on a scene, you will have fast access buttons for those apps that you put on the scene. So you will have the next verse and previous verse. Um, and the next thing we are going to implement in this app, so it will be that you will be able to say specific verses. So you will be able to prepare the all the show ahead of time, like saving those verses. So you will be able to navigate between them very easily. So this is the next phase, but you definitely can already start using it. So this is the first thing that I want to speak about. Um,
Okay, that's great. I stopped sharing because I wanted to show how like we have a scene with the Bible app here, and I can show you how with one click I'm just navigating easily between the verses. I'm definitely not the one capable to talk about the verses. I'm sorry about that. But I know that there is huge amount of people using EVMux for worships and churches and all this good
yeah,
stuff. And you know, we just thought together for a long time, what is the best way to make it easy for you? Because even just to talk about that, it's hard. You need to be very focused, and then also to play around with, prepare everything, and it's a lot of work. And we're like, okay, how we can make it easier for you? So anyone, without like, you don't have to be like expert in live streaming. You just one click of a button.
and
You
it's worth to mention also, Elad, sorry for interrupting you. It's worth to mention that we just started to launch some niche apps because before that we have more generic things like the effects and visual and polls, and those are very fundamental things that you want to have in your live stream. While those specific niche apps, we call it, like the Bible app, is just the beginning of the revolution because we are going to launch a lot of them in the future, and this is only the beginning. So we will be happy to hear from you, everyone. If you have more ideas for niche app like the Bible app, we already know about things like a scoreboard for people who are doing sports show and things like that. Uh, but we are open to hear from you about new ideas and things that coming to your mind. So
I'd like to
definitely,
add I'd like to add that, the Bible app that we created, of course, we did a lot of research. We talked with a lot of people. We saw, what's out there, to kind of understand how to make it like the best app, the easiest app, but yet robust enough as we see that. With that said, you know, we are not doing any worships and stuff like that ourselves. So it means we have a lot to learn. It
Exactly.
means we need your help. We need
Exactly.
anything you can share with us, anything that doesn't make sense or does make sense, anything that we can add to the app to make your life easier. The idea is that it will be helpful for you. Okay, so really, really excited about it, but still very curious to learn more and make it better for your needs. And we understand that some people need this and some people need that. Of course, we'll take your feedback and we'll find the balance. This is on us. But we need you to give us the ideas from your experience. Like
I
what
already see comments, like people commenting
we'll
right
come to
now
the
about, like, yeah,
we'll get to them. We'll get to them, of course.
improvements. And even I saw a few like song lyrics up. Also interesting if
All
there
right,
is,
so let's dive into the comments and let's see what you have to say about that, and we'll take it from there. All right, so I'm just going through the comments.
let's go
here.
to the other scene that
Yeah.
you
I'll
can
move.
see it as. This is the first thing, but I have few other things that I want to speak. So let's be short on the Bible app, because I have few more things that I want to
Can't, man.
speak about.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Don't push me. Okay.
I'm not pushing you.
All right, let's see.
Push, by the way, push is the other thing that I want to speak about, but it's in another terminology. So,
All right. So we have a Jeep Padron saying, whenever I use Buy Me a Coffee, do I need to re-enter my account information or Emos? I don't.
on it, or Evmux that, or something. Maybe, I don't
Okay.
know, but I guess if you are using it as a new layer every time, which means that you are creating a new scene, or moreover you are doing a new session, maybe, even though that you don't need. I wanna stick to this one, because many of the people not exactly using the session how they should, because session usually, if it's the same images and videos and branding and everything, try to use it to reuse that session instead of always creating a new one, because you don't need to. Once you go offline, you can go live with the same session, so don't create it. Other than this, if it's the same scene with the same layer, you don't need to set it up every time. But if it's a different scene, I guess you will need, because it's a new instance for this app or widget.
Okay, cool.
Same with the Bible, like, for example.
Okay, cool. We have Truth, Lies, and Political saying, when will you have a teleprompter?
It's also something that we are getting a lot of requests for. It's on the roadmap for the apps and widgets, so stay tuned. We will have it on the apps and widget market, so definitely.
So it's not a question if...
It's not a question, it's a question of when.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see.
But as you can see, we are delivering very fast those apps.
We're trying.
And this is the advantage of these apps and widgets, because it's much easier for us to release those new features, because they are not part of the entire system. They are very isolated, so it's helping us to deliver those very fast, pretty fast.
All right.
It's eliminating, by the way, the risk to making other bugs all around the system. So it's very, very good for us. But I won't dive deep into the technological perspective of the thing,
All right. There is a question about the Bible app. I'm looking for a question specifically about the Bible app.
Yeah.
Are we able to change the Bible version, or is it just King James?
Wow, that's a great question. I even didn't know.
I didn't even know that there are
it's King James. But this is the exact thing we want to hear from you. Like, we will definitely take it offline with the team to make sure, maybe if there are some other versions, so you will be able to select between them. But that's a great one. So yeah.
For me, King James is LeBron. I don't know.
No. So that's a great question. So if you have more things like that, just let us know in the comments, and we will take it offline afterwards.
Yeah.
And of course, in the community group on Facebook, definitely You can create a new post over there describing the things that you want to see in the Bible apps in general, or other things, in the apps and widget marketplace.
Yep. Okay, good. Um, trying to see what we still have
So
here.
many comments, you see?
Yeah. Videos by Johnny. Yeah, scripture on the fly. Exactly.
Yeah. It's about time. For a long time,
Christian is
we
saying
asked for.
Christian is saying need keyboard shortcuts for next and previous.
You see, those comments, we need those exactly.
Exactly.
So it definitely we will be open to that thing also. So we will take it offline afterwards.
Cool. All right. Mines is saying after your announcement, I would have expected anything but never a Bible app. But if you have a large community, then I'm happy for them under the sign of Mines Cathedral.
Amazing.
Yeah, you don't even imagine. We were surprised as well when we started Evmux how many worships churches leveraging Evmux. It's phenomenal.
It
It's
was
crazy.
yeah.
We're so happy to
It
see
was
that.
it
And
was so
yeah,
surprising.
and that's exactly why it's in as an app, because for you, you don't need that. So you don't need to have this feature part of your studio to just make it more complex, right? So for you, the studio is still clean, and you just add the apps and widgets you need, and you don't add, in your case, the Bible app, right? So
Exactly.
that's why it's so
But you
powerful.
can add other things like the polls and whatever you are doing in your
Yeah.
live stream. So definitely also let us know in the comments what you are doing, and if you have idea of an app that will make your life easier
Yeah.
and more convenient for you to do your live streams.
All right. Let's see what we have here. Yeah,
Meanwhile,
Aben.
where you searching for comments, I will speak also about other things that we
No,
have.
I found one. Wait. The comment is since you asked, song lyrics app.
That's definitely sounds interesting. So let us know what you really need in this app. Like you just want to have to be able to search for things, and then it will be displayed on screen with what timing, because I don't know, those songs that you will play will be in specific tempo, or it's but let us know in the comments or in the Facebook group. Definitely we are open to it.
Interesting.
And it sounds interesting. I want to speak meanwhile we are searching for comments about new thing that many of you maybe didn't notice, and we have a lot of requests also around that area. If you are using dynamic scene right now, most of the time, if you are more than two people on screen or in specific layouts, usually if you put comments or banners, they can cover those people, and it's a little bit not good experience enough. So we decided to give you the ability right now. New session that you will create, it will be turned on by default. Otherwise, it will be turned off because we didn't want you to experience something you didn't, was ready enough to experience. So you can turn it on the setting in the bottom of the studio with a gear icon, and then go to the how it's called, advanced settings, and simply turn on
Maybe you'll share your
push.
screen quickly, Aran.
Yeah, you want to share? Yeah, let me share my screen.
Go for it.
Yeah. So you can go to the settings, advanced settings, and then you will have the push content upward within the dynamic scene upon the appearance of comments or banner. I don't know if this the exact how we need to phrase it, but anyway, if you turn it on, and in dynamic, it's only me, but let's go back to our scene, a lot to dynamic scene. Okay. And you already turned it on, right? Before we went live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see already in the dynamic scene how it pushed all the content upwards. Exactly. So when you show banners, comments, and you have, for now, it's a little bit like it's not something serious because we're just me and the lad. So imagine yourself, there is a third feed below us, for example. It will push all of us upwards and resize all these elements just to be able to show the comments or banners more clearly without covering anyone in the scene. So it's working only a dynamic scene right now because we know that if you are creating a pro scene, you want all your pages to be placed. You surprised me without. You didn't give me
It's up.
a heads up before
Yeah, I
you
just
landed. So
forgot what is this stage lights. I was like,
thank you. Okay, so it works only on dynamic right now because on ProSyn definitely we don't want to ruin your composition of how you're placing things on screen. So it's only for dynamic right now. Let us know in the comments if you have something in your mind about how we can do something similar on Pro, or even if it doesn't make sense. So definitely this is other thing that I want to talk about is the old speaker room. So as you all know, and I think most of you using the new speaker room right now, which you're getting the whole composition, and it's very similar to what you have on the studio. While before that, we have the old speaker room, which you get everything, all those feeds and guests, like you're getting them in Zoom, like in gallery view. So it's already deprecated. We are not supporting it anymore. So you don't have the old speaker room anymore, only the new one. This is another thing that I want to speak about. Okay. Another thing that I think we didn't mention before, and I thought about mentioning it right now in the town hall, is the ability to ask for unmute your guest. So if someone of your guests muted himself or you muted him from the bottom of the studio before that, now you can click on unmute. Of course, it will not unmute him immediately because in terms of privacy, it's a little bit an issue. So it will send him a request that you want to unmute him, and he will need to approve it. Soon, we had a lot of requests on multi-camera feature that if you add in second and third camera, those are coming unmuted today. And we had a lot of requests about how you can get the sound for those camera. So we are going to release soon also the ability for you to assign specific audio interface for each camera. So you will have those capabilities. And other new thing that we also added to the system was if you are a speaker and you were assigned to more than one session. In the past, it caused a lot of problems because then you're logging and you are going inside of one of the sessions that you were assigned, but it's not necessarily the one the producer is logged on. So right now, when you log in as a speaker, not as a guest, because guest is only for a specific session. Speaker is you can assign it to more than one session. You will get a drop box that allows you to select the relevant session, and the default one that will be selected is the one that already have a producer connected to. So it's also improving the experience for those speakers. Of course, the one of you, I won't dive deep into the difference between guests and speakers. We have a video about it on YouTube. So just search on YouTube speakers and guests on Evmux, and it will explain you about the difference between them. Okay, that's it. Wow, it was fast. I tried to condense everything.
Squeeze everything in. Yeah, definitely.
I hope everyone can catch it.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. And I'd like to go back to some great ideas we have in the chat. We have about 3 minutes left, so we'll try to get to as many questions as possible. And please, the conversation is going on in our
maybe Facebook. We will give them extra time, like in soccer.
I'll think about it
because I took a lot of it from to speak about the new features.
We have James Miller saying song list is needed for churches.
Okay.
But
See,
you have
we're
it, I
getting
think,
it.
no? Under like by using our music tab.
Ah, you speaking about playing music? Of course, playlist. We do have it, but I'm not sure if he's speaking about that or he wants like a
To be
song
able
list
to
to be
show the
presented
song
on
list
screen
on
or
the
something.
screen.
I don't know. Let us know in
Interesting.
the comment, James.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see.
But
Um,
if you mention if you wanted to speak about playlists like to play audio files, we do have it like um, under music, right? Music tab,
yeah.
music and effects. You have the ability to manage a playlist, and they will be played one after another, and then will come to a loop after the end of the list.
All right. James with another suggestion. It would be nice to be able to use the Bible app in lower third.
It's
Interesting.
it's really it's really depend on you. It's like if you will take the Bible app and you will stretch it to the bottom of the studio, you will get definitely something very similar to the how the banners are acting. So it's something that you can do. Maybe not the exact design like the banners but it's up to you. You can make a background behind it because in the Bible app you can make it transparent the background, so you can put something below it,
Hmm.
and you will get definitely something that looks very good.
Interesting. Okay, okay. Um, what else
So
we have
many so
here?
many comments. So it's
Yeah.
it's you
Back
need to
to Retro
scroll.
Review is saying, I'm new to Evmux. Can you set to scenes as hotkeys?
So right now on the pro scene you have automatically we set like uh, 9 hotkeys for the first 9 pro scenes. So if you need more, you will need. Right now, I'm not sure you can set specific hotkey for specific pro scene over 9 pro scene, because we did it because it's a little bit problem if you, for example, will set command shift and then number, it will be 1 to 9, and it will be problem to set it like with unlimited amount of synth. But we definitely it's definitely something that we are speaking about internally. In the past, I remember this conversation, and I'm not sure what we had since then, so I don't want to mislead you. But definitely for the 9 first processing, you have shortcuts. So just make sure the relevant ones that you want to put, make them on the first 9 processing, and you will have hotkeys. Other than that, I'm not remember, so sorry for that.
All right. A-Bang Radio saying Bible app needs versions and ability to change the color of the chapter and verse.
Ah, okay. You saying you want to change the color and the chapters, and like specifically for each verse to have different color. It's interesting, but yeah, definitely we'll take it offline also.
Cool, cool, cool.
Thank you
All right.
everyone for those
Yeah, yeah, it's great.
suggestions. Yeah, it's great.
There is a feedback from the Revolution Christian, Revelation Christian, saying please add vertical split screen option.
We do have the ability to go live or recording in vertical
Yeah.
mode, which will allow you, of course, to put the Bible up, if you're speaking about the Bible up specifically, to put it half of the screen and the bottom of top, and put your camera and compose your scene however you want. So definitely we have it. You can find it on the bottom left corner next to the toolbar for muting and everything. You have the ability to toggle between the vertical mode and landscape mode. Just make sure not you won't be able to do it during live, because once you go live or recording with it, you cannot do it in the middle. So you need to decide before that what do you want to record or go live with, the vertical or the landscape mode. But definitely we have it.
All right. All right, all right. What else we have here? Trying to be
Stock crypto ticker. You saw that one?
the
It's
what?
also in stock crypto ticker. It's like, like you
Ah,
have on the stock market in the bottom in the
yeah,
news and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So it's definitely also interesting. So, and I
we
think
we
it
talked
will.
about that not specifically for crypto, but about the stock market in general that you can add.
You will be able to maybe to switch between them. It's
Yeah,
actually a great
you
idea.
can,
So
you can choose which stocks you want to show on the screen.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I think, we don't have really time to go over all the questions. You're great, amazing. We're super happy for each one of you joining us. Really appreciate it. Joining us on this Friday. We're super happy that we were able to make you excited a little bit before the weekend. And we're definitely looking forward to see Sunday morning worships with a lot of users using the new app, and definitely looking for feedback. I know that this app specifically, the Bible app, is something that can become huge, can improve all the time, and we need your help here because honestly we are not expert there. Like, we did our research and I think it's already a very nice app, but it definitely can be much 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 better
No,
with
no,
your.
definitely. We are already started also to do some new things in the Bible app specifically that we are going to launch soon. But this is, as I mentioned, this is the phase one of the Bible app. It's like version one. Definitely, we are open to hear from you about other things that you want to see over there. But we already know, as I mentioned, the ability to save those specific verses, and then you will be able to have them like with fast access without the need to search for them or navigate them. You will get them, like you will be able to send them. But definitely so many questions, and I think next thing we will need to do internally for us, we'll go through those questions from the chat, and maybe we'll do something that will allow us to answer those questions in very organized way, so you will get your answer, because it's very hard for us in half an hour, even though that we are a little bit moving over the 30 minutes live. It's hard for us to answer all those questions, but thank you very much for those questions. We will definitely see the engagement with all of you.
Cool. So as we promised, Evmux is moving in a very fast pace. Expect more and more features coming, more and more apps, with the great help we get from you with great ideas to make Evmux every day a little bit better. And this week we did a huge step with the Bible app and all the other improvements Aran just mentioned today. Super excited for the future, super excited for the holidays, super excited for 2024 that is around the corner, and we just get started. And thank you everyone for joining us week after week. Around final words before we wrap up.
Happy Hanukkah Christmas.
Definitely
Happy Hanukkah.
enjoy with family, with friends, the best time of the year. And yeah, take
Even
care.
though that we don't have here, like in Florida, we don't have snow,
Yeah, but it's just great time, people are in
it's a great
holiday
time,
and
yeah.
everything is a little bit lower pace and you have time to re-energize and have some fun with family and friends. And yeah, we all need that to kick off 2024 at its best, right? So let's enjoy, and
Definitely.
yeah, and we'll see you all next week. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.